Hello everybody. This is Monty with Flowers by the Bunch. So we are early today. I am sorry about that. Jason and I are actually going to get ready and head to watch Micah Thomas play soccer. So that's why we're early. Today we are going to make an arrangement for a memorial service. It's a cremation service, and so we're going to do an arrangement to go around an urn. If you are coming on right this very second, it's likely you're watching the replay. Please put hashtag replay in the comments if you don't see that little red button up there that says live. So this is a little different. I don't do these really often, but I'm excited to do this. I think it's going to be beautiful. It's always a really pretty arrangement. We are starting out with a ring of fresh floral foam. I do believe this ring is by the brand Oasis. So it's an Oasis foam ring. It is wet. I did soak it in water. Now you see there's a piece of styrofoam in the center. And the reason I've placed a piece of foam in the center is because we are going to put the cremation urn right there. And I needed to lift it up. So if I left that center empty, the urn would sit pretty low down into the arrangement. So in order to lift it up, I just added hard styrofoam into the center of the ring. Now I did tape it into place. This is just a charger. So I taped the foam onto a charger. This is just a charger that's going to catch the water. We didn't need the water to leak, and so I just placed it on a charger, and you can see I've taped it into place. Now I'm not worried about that tape showing. A lot of times I will cover it with eucalyptus, and so it's not gonna show. But I know sometimes it makes you worry just a little bit that tape will show, and it should not. So the hard styrofoam, my words wouldn't come. My urn is just going to sit right in that place. Now I just wanted to, I'm using just a glass vase to show you how the urn will sit. I'm going to pull that out of the way. We're going to design it, and then I'll show you how the urn sits again. Victoria's here with me, so if y'all have questions, please ask. We would love to answer your questions. We're going to start out with some flowers. Surprise! These are Playa Blanca, or Playa. Playa or Playa? Playa, thanks Victoria. I ask you every time, but I don't know why it won't stay in my head. Playa Blanca roses, beautiful white rose. So we're going to use Playa Blanca roses. Now his favorite flower was a gardenia, and gardenias are not in bloom right now, so I ordered some gardenias. They are faux, and so, but they're beautiful. I was very, very pleased with their quality. And so we are going to tuck some really pretty white gardenias into this arrangement. I'm going to start out with my white roses. He also loved Gerbera daisies, so we're going to tuck some Gerbera daisies in here. I'm going to take my floral knife, and I am going to cut my rose stems pretty short, just kind of at an angle. We are, Jessica, thank you. It's been a whirlwind day. Of course, anytime you are trying to get ready to go somewhere, it's a whirlwind for some reason. The day seems to be crazy. So I am taking and removing any of the petals that don't look pretty. And I am just pressing those roses right down into that fresh floral foam.
Marguerite Cuso says hello.
Hello, Marguerite. Welcome. So glad you're here.
Cam Aldridge says, hey there, sweet friends. Just wanted to stop by for a second. Love you all. I'm still having an extremely hard time. Please pray extremely hard for me. Love you all.
We sure will, Cam. I'm so glad you're here. Maybe making flowers, watching us make flowers will bring a little bit of sunshine. Hello everybody. So glad you're here. Okay, so I'm cutting these roses pretty short, and you can see I'm just pressing them right in to that fresh floral foam. I'm just dropping those stems on the floor because it's easier than trying to force them into this small trash can. So I will clean them up when I finish. So I'm just removing any of the petals that don't look pretty and tucking these beautiful white roses all the way around.
Kim asks, what are y'all making today?
Kim, this is an arrangement to go around a an urn for a cremation service. The urn is a pretty maroon color, and so they wanted all the flowers to be white.
Rhea says, I love an all white arrangement.
Isn't it pretty, Rhea? You can't hardly go wrong with all white, can you?
Miss Shirley Segrist says, hello, Monty and Victoria. Happy Friday to you all in our flower family.
Hello, sweet Miss Shirley. All right, so there are some Gerbera daisies in the front and then roses all the way around. Now again, these are artificial gardenias. I ordered them on Amazon because I knew Amazon could get them here as quickly as possible. So what I'm going to do is they come and you just add the greenery to them. So I'm just taking and cutting those stems kind of shorter. But see how the greenery, I'll show you how to add the greenery in just a second. But I'm just taking and cutting those stems and I'm just nestling those gardenias all the way around. So they come with these little green wire stems and then this foliage that really looks like gardenias. They're really so pretty. I was very impressed. I was so excited they came in pretty because I was nervous. I was nervous that I wasn't going to be able to get what she had in mind.
Did you want to add a decorative wood across the bow?
Miss Bruce says, hello from Norway.
Hello, friend. Hello, hello. They did not send enough greenery for every single stem, so I'm not going to worry about putting it on every single stem. Yes, and wouldn't that be a lovely thing to have? I do wish they were fresh because they would smell so pretty, but I will tell you, I have never worked with fresh gardenias before. I know that if you touch them, they are dark, so I wouldn't necessarily want to work with them. So I am just making this wreath as if it were a wreath that would hang on a door. So it's going to be pretty, have pretty flowers all the way around the wreath. It's going to be solid flowers.
Miss Linda says, hi Monty, I've not been on Facebook a lot, but happy to see you were live when I came on. I hope all is well with everyone. I forgot how happy your videos make me.
Oh, I'm so thankful you're here. Thank you for being here, sweet friend. I tell you, I'm so thankful these videos bring joy to so many. I so love what I do, and I'm so glad that people like to watch videos of floral design.
Miss Valerie says hello.
Hey, Miss Valerie. Hello. Oh, these gardenias are really pretty, y'all. Really, really pretty. So if you ever need to work with gardenias and you need faux, they are on Amazon. These were by Ling's Moments, Lings apostrophe S Moment, M-O-M-E-N-T. They are pretty. And I did explain to the sweet little lady who ordered it that we weren't going to be able to get fresh gardenias in, but we could do faux, and she was completely okay with that.
Tina Wright says, good evening, Monty and Victoria. Miss Martha says it would be great if you could get the artificial gardenias with the snow.
I know, wouldn't it?
Cam asks, how do you determine the size for an urn arrangement?
Really, Cam, this was a wreath form that I had. I showed her pictures of different styles, so I just found some different pictures of different styles in all white so that it would be easy for her to visualize kind of what I had in mind. And this just happened to be a wreath form that we actually had in that would be the perfect size. Now, most of the time, I don't have lots of smaller wreath forms in floral foam. And so this one worked out perfectly. I was very excited that it was about the right size that I needed. This is actually going to go on the altar table at a Methodist church, or they'll have a table in front of the altar table. I'm not exactly sure. But, so it didn't need to be huge. It's a fairly small, quaint, little tiny church, which is so lovely. And so it didn't need to be just huge. She did not, well, I showed her pictures that were kind of, had some height on one side, you know, to kind of give it asymmetrical, I guess. And she really wanted it more of just a solid wreath kind of all the way around the urn. And so it just so worked out that I had this size here.
Bernice Stroll says, thank you for keeping me company while I do my breathing treatments. Tonight starts Yom Kippur, a most holy day in the Jewish calendar, a time Jews search their souls to see if they could have done things better, and ask forgiveness for their sins. She said, at this very difficult time of storms, war, and anger, I hope we can find better ways to live in peace together. I'm grateful and blessed to know many good people who maybe worship differently or live differently or enjoy different food than I do, but I know kindness is the common ground we share. God bless.
Oh, I love you, sweet friend. Thank you so much for being here with us. And thank you for spending time with us. We're so thankful for you.
Rhea says, wonderful mix of real and artificial flowers. People will assume they are all real.
Yes, very likely. Very likely they will assume that they are all real. Okay, so this will be the front. We only had 3 Gerbera daisies, so that's the reason I chose to use 3. So that will be the front. Next, so I do have flowers all the way around. I think I have a spot there. I have 2 blooms left. We might as well use them.
Miss Lisa says, very pretty, and Miss Gladys says, hello from Virginia.
Hello, Miss Gladys. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, thank you. Okay, there are our flowers all the way around. So I used the whole box. That worked out perfect, didn't it? Next, we're going to come in with some eucalyptus. So I have some pretty silver dollar eucalyptus, really pretty. So I'm going to take it and cut it into smaller pieces. And I am just going to come all the way around.
Melissa Flores says, you're on early.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Melissa. We are headed to watch Micah Thomas play soccer this afternoon. And so I needed to do my live real quick. Owen said, you cannot do a live, you need to do a video for me. And I said, these followers over on Facebook would be so upset with me if I did not come live. So, of course, I had to do a live. So that's why we're early.
Rhea Norman says, this would make a beautiful door wreath too.
Ooh, Rhea, it sure would. Yes, in all faux flowers, it would be beautiful. So I am just coming all the way around with our eucalyptus. I think anytime you're using faux flowers, if you would use fresh foliage, you would find that it really, really elevates the look of the faux flowers. I think it just makes it makes them look fresh, in my opinion. They did ask that I not use leather leaf, which was fine. No worries at all.
Cam says, thank you for your prayers. This depression and anxiety is the worst it has ever been. This video is helping me calm my thoughts.
I'm so sorry, Cam. I know there are times that I struggle with anxiety. I don't really struggle with depression, but I have had anxiety, and so I completely understand that. I know it's tough.
Miss Carolina says, hi, Monty, it looks beautiful. Tina says it's beautiful as always. And Miss Brenda says that is lovely.
Thank you, friends. Thank y'all so much. So what have you got planned for this weekend? Have y'all got big plans for the weekend? We are gonna host a shower for Callie's son Preston tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. We actually had someone ask what a shower was, that they did not do showers in their country. And so a bridal shower is a shower, and so we're actually having a couple shower. We're not doing it for just ladies, but it's where you have a small party for the bride and groom, and you invite friends and family, and you just celebrate them, and then they open presents. It's kind of like a birthday party, but for the bride and groom. So it's kind of fun. All right, let me turn it around and see.
Kristen Weaver says, hey, Flower Crew, it's oh so pretty. What are we making?
This is for an urn, Kristen. It's going to actually sit on the table at the church. They are doing a cremation service, a memorial service. And so this is the arrangement that will sit around the urn on the altar table at the church.
Ruby Wright says, going to see my sister in Oklahoma.
Oh, safe travels, friend. I hope you have a wonderful time seeing your sweet sister.
Dawn Miller says, hello, happy Friday.
Hey, Miss Dawn Miller.
Chris Rice says, happy Friday. I'm doing a casket spray today and everywhere was out of the double brick saddles. I know you do double bricks, but can I still make a larger one using a single?
Yes, absolutely. So you're just going to elongate everything. Just make all of the leave the stems longer, and it'll be as large as you need it to be. Just remember you have only one brick, so you don't want to overstick flowers. So, but if you'll just elongate all the stems, you'll be good to go.
Kristen Weaver says, I've never thought of an arrangement at the base for an urn. That is so cool.
So there is the front, because I have my Gerber daisies on the front. You saw how very simple it was to arrange this. All I did was I came in with my roses first, and then I added my Gerber daisies. I knew those needed to be focals, and then I added all the gardenias. But it really was very simple. And then to finish the arrangement, we added the eucalyptus. Now, I'm just using a glass vase right now to show you how this works. I did put a piece of hard styrofoam in the center of this of the ring, and that is so that the urn would stand up. I was afraid that if I left that empty space on that tray, that my urn would sit down too low. So you can see how all the way around the flowers are just lovely and perfect to sit on a table surrounding the urn.
Maria says it would look beautiful with candles in the center or a lantern.
Absolutely. And this would be the same way you could absolutely make a Advent wreath using a piece of foam and using fresh greens and even berries. You could absolutely make something like that for or even you could do something for like a punch bowl at a pretty little shower or something like that. It's the same arrangement. It can be used in lots of different ways.
Valerie asks, are you dressed warmly today? We have frost warning for our area. Soccer fields are always so chilly.
They are always so chilly. I do have a sweatshirt, and but it's just going to be in the afternoon. So the game starts at 3, and I believe we're supposed to be in the high 70s in the 80s. And we are in the full sun. It's so wonderful. And I was being sarcastic when I said that.
Kristen Allison says, fall, we're going to our first chili cookout tonight with friends. I'm bringing Nutella twists and drinking chocolate.
How fun is that, Kristen? That sounds wonderful.
And then they're saying it's beautiful.
Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you all so much. Cam, know that we are praying for you and we're thinking about you daily. I do have you on my prayer list. If there's something that I can pray for you for, guys, let us know. You can drop that in the comments or you can send us a message. We are so happy to pray for you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you have questions about things we do here at Flowers by the Bunch, you can always ask. We're so happy to answer them. Do me a great big favor and like this video if you enjoyed it, and if you know anybody that might enjoy these videos, please share this video so that they can see it too. I will be back on Monday. I hope you have a great weekend. Love you guys.